Wheeler's Weekend Jams, live and direct. Ladies and gentlemen, you have tuned into Wheeler's Weekend Jams live and direct, live here in the 311 Cruise 2015. And sitting in my bed with me is Hoag from Full Service. How you doing, sir?
It's good to be in your bed, man.
I know, dude. It's actually isn't our bed, but it's Amanda and Tony's.
Oh, should we move beds?
They might not like it. It's okay. But you guys played 3 different sets on the cruise, and then you did your Beatcake. Mm-hmm. Tell us the whole Beatcake situation. How did this start?
So Beatcake started a few years ago. Bonesaw loves hip-hop and rap from his era, which is Cypress Hill, Public Enemy, even like Young MC, and like basically like late 80s, early 90s. And he was like, man, hip-hop today just sucks. And so he started writing beats and bass lines and splicing in samples from Full Service and little guitar lines here and there. And pretty soon he had these instrumental tracks, about 13 of them, and he played them for me, and he was like, this is what I got going on. I can't play the drums that well, but he recorded the drums. He's like, as you can hear, it sounds like shit, but will you play them, and then we'll re-record it on top of your drums. Because, I don't know, he was like really isolated with it for a minute, and then so he's like, will you play the drums? So I played all his beats that he wrote and demoed, and I played them, and it was a weird thing for me because that's never happened before. Mm-hmm. Usually, just, I'm the drummer, write the beats and shit. Exactly. But he sat there and he's like, no, you got to do it at that spot. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, no, it's not boom, it's boom, boom. And so that kind of shit. And then we got that foundation, and then he layered all that other stuff that he had previously demoed. And then he just sort of sat on it for a while, claiming that he was going to like do all the reps. Mm. So I was like, fuck this, I'm just going to do it. Mm. And I was like, here, I did it. And I left some spots for you to do some verses.
Yeah.
And he was like, that works.
Awesome.
But we didn't really do anything with it. We made the record and had Evan Stern. Have you ever heard of Evan Stern?
Yes, I know him.
He does great graphics.
Yes. He did DJ Trichome's
exactly.
logo.
Yeah. And he did the Beatcake cover and CD, and so we performed it on the cruise here for the 2nd and 3rd time ever, and I think it went pretty well.
And you had Trichrome DJing for you guys.
We had Trichrome DJing.
That's awesome.
And that adds a lot because he's a pro. He knows what to do and when to do it and when to, if you're telling a story on the mic, he'll bring it down. If you just need to fill some time, he'll bring in a nice non-Beatcake song just to dub it out.
Nice.
He's just always paying attention. It's great. It's complete trust with him back.
And what is with the pumps and the shoes while you guys are performing up there?
I just, those are just my shoes. And like this,
they were glowing.
Well, his were.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, those are just my shoes. Yeah. And Bonesaw got those from it. It really wasn't like a planned out thing. Like let's both wear high tops. Those are my shoes, and he got those from his fiance's brother as a Christmas present.
Interesting.
And he started wearing them on stage. But we did do the like red and black thing. Like I wore red on the bottom and black on top, and I wore black on the bottom.
So is there going to be future Beatcake shows coming up?
There will be. Yeah, we're going to do Houston on March 7th, just a few days after we get back.
Great.
And but then we're going to book some stuff in Austin. But it's something that's tough to really dive into booking-wise and just general activity-wise because Full Service is a whole other monster that requires 95% of your attention. So I feel like Beatcake gets a short, the short end of the stick, but that's just the way it goes. in another universe, I think we would have just done Beatcake as a whole, as, you know, our thing, instead of full service. But this, I have to sort of resign myself to the fact that it's just a fun thing to do. And it's probably not going to be something that, like, gets past a fun thing to do.
Exactly. Beatcake is delicious.
Yes, I agree.
That's what I'm going to say.
I agree.
And, well, off of Beatcake, new full service.
New full service.
Tell us all about it. What's going on?
Okay, so for the new full service, as we did with Carousel from 2013, where we went up to Martha's Vineyard, which is an island off the coast of Massachusetts. My family, extended family, has a sort of a group house up there. And so for Carousel, that's what we did. We went up there and wrote and recorded an album over a period of like 5 or 6 weeks. And then we did Beatcake, and then we wanted to do another full service album, so we did that again. This time we only had about 3.5 weeks. So what this was, and it's cool because you go up there and there's nobody around. You know, it's an island, and there's snow. We had a blizzard this year. Mm-hmm. There's not that many natives that live there year round, so very quiet. And all you have to do, all that's on your to-do list is like write songs and record them and think of parts and take a break and play video games with your brother. And, you know, it's just the two of us. And so we would get up and we'd write, and then we'd demo, and then the next day we'd do the same thing, a few days of that, and then we'd say, okay, after that amount of time we got these tunes. And then we would track. So, but the thing was, we didn't have as much time as Carousel, so this time we just ended up leaving with all the drum tracks and several vocal ideas. But I think I'm excited about this one. Everyone always says, like, I'm excited about our new album. But, you know, it's because you get excited about your new album.
Exactly. It's your creation.
And it's always, you know, if you're doing it right, it's always a little bit different than what you've done before.
Yeah.
And you're getting excited about different melodies you may not have thought of in the past, or different vocal approaches. Like, I think on this one we might not do as many, like, massive harmonies. It might be, like, a lot of lead vocals by themselves for extended periods of time, and then bring in a bunch of harmonies, not just, like, constant harmonies.
Yeah.
Which is also cool. But
from the looks of it, the videos that I saw you guys jamming, it's going to be heavier. This album's going to be...
It is heavier. I'd say it's like 70-30 in terms of heavy, pretty. And the pretty stuff is really, I think, is really some of Bonesaw's best guitar compositions and shit like that. We actually busted one out on the pool deck a couple nights ago. He started playing it to intro Hi Ho, and I jumped in with the vocals, and I was like, I hope he keeps playing it, because I'm about to jump in.
Was that the night you guys played Megadeth?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway, that was fun. It was a good moment.
Yeah. Awesome. So any release date, you think, on this?
I would say probably in the late summer.
Cool.
Because you got to build in, I mean, it would be quicker, but you got to build in Bonesaw's wedding. Bonesaw's getting married.
Oh, congratulations, Bonesaw.
Yeah, Bonesaw and Colleen are getting married, so it's going to be a little bit of break in the album work in April and May.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, since we just left Jamaica, I was going to ask you, if you were stranded on an island and you had one album to listen to, what album would that be?
Mastodon Leviathan.
Oh,
yeah.
Good answer. Yeah. I was going to say Mastodon Blood Mountain. But
Blood Mountain? It's close, man. I was going to say Mastodon Crack the Sky.
Oh.
So it's just a Mastodon choice as far as we're concerned.
Yeah.
No, but probably Mastodon Leviathan, because although that's a oceanic themed album, so it might be like too much ocean in my life. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I might go. I was gonna say I might go with the Beach Boys, but same problem there. So maybe something like, I don't know. Maybe like, could I get both Guns N' Roses, Use Your Illusions?
Ooh, yeah. I was gonna say first Van Halen.
Ooh, nice. I don't know much about Van Halen.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
David Lee Roth. Van Halen's good.
I listened to that
like
era.
Ice Cream Man.
No, but
it's like very blues. Their first album is incredible. I mean, it's Running with the Devil.
Oh, yeah.
That's on there. But
is it just called Van Halen?
Yes, I believe so. Yeah. Cool. Their first album though is just incredible. I mean, my dad got me into it, but definitely check that one out. That's a jammer.
Yeah, I will.
Well, yeah. I was gonna say, if you have anything else you want to say to the fans, anything about the 311 Cruise experience, if all those newbies out there, people that haven't, experienced what we've experienced.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, first of all, to the people who are on the boat and who have been on the boat. I'm sorry, my eyes are diverted. There's a screen behind what you're watching. It's a slideshow of what we've been doing the past 4 days.
Yes.
So I wish you guys could see it because it's just recounting all our awesome times. Yeah. Let's just watch it while they watch us watch it. That was fun.
That was.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh my God, there's a full service flag on the beach. That's crazy. Is it? Or am I tripping?
No. It is.
It
definitely is. I could see the whale.
Awesome.
Yep.
Whoa, I didn't get to go there.
Yeah. Oh, that was the Erie River.
Erie Falls?
Yeah. You didn't...
See, look what they must. They must be like, fuck, I didn't go.
I know. Oh, great food. It was incredible.
Everything was fantastic.
Yeah.
You just go around, you go 10 feet, you see somebody, you're like, oh, I love you, this is so awesome.
The waterfall, it reminded me like a cover of a romance novel.
Yeah.
Like I see some big dude in under the waterfalls with this girl. Like that's what that place reminded me of.
They probably go there to do the art on the book.
Yes.
But, so if you haven't been on one, obviously get on one because this is what it's like. We're doing an interview on his bed.
On a bed, yeah.
At 2 o'clock in the morning.
That's right.
So that's as far as that concerns. That's what that. Anyway, can I say something about the circus? So 311 has their cruise, right? And that's awesome. But you can also do the circus, and it won't even cost you that much more. Infomercial time. The circus is something that Full Service does in Austin every May. We invite you to our town. And
the full service circus.
Are you going in May? If you're wondering if it's worth it, then let us just say there'll be fun things to do here in Austin for you at the Full Service Circus in May. And we have sports and activities and stuff, and we play a bunch of shows at clubs and in our backyard. Anyway, it's cheap. It's like $75. So go to the 311 Cruise and the Full Service Circus.
In my mind, you always spin around down at the river in a little town. All the time, I just don't really buy all the time. I'm so desensitized to you.
Also, I want to say that this guitar, Lauren made and won with her friend. She won the costume contest. This is Tim Mahoney from 311's guitar.
Yeah.
Like a sky blue PRS, and it's awesome. Sounds good, too. Listen. This is one of my new ones.
It's really good.
Yeah. It's sort of like progressive, you know.
Awesome. And, I mean, anything else you would like to add?
No.
And you guys do have a Facebook.
We do have a Facebook.
So you can tag them in all the pictures.
Yep.
You guys would probably get a lot of tags. So, especially as soon as you get home from this cruise, it's going to be like...
That's one of the fun things, too, about the cruise. After you get off, social media just explodes with...
Into the atmosphere.
With multimedia
Yes.
of your experience. And you get tagged and all this shit, and you forgot about it. Like, when was that? And there's a video of it. It's awesome.
It actually causes human combustion at times.
People have been known to explode right after the cruise because of all the social media.
It's beyond, like, you can't. It's bad. It's kind of overtaken slowly each cruise, you know. But
it's something that needs to be dealt with.
Yeah, they really need to look into that. I'm not lying. Like, human combustion is a very serious matter.
Can you tell it's 2 a.m.?
It's like Spinal Tap. Remember, their drummer
the
always
drummer
die.
He's just like a little globule on the stool. And we just found him back there.
It's just human combustion. Yeah, it's rare. That's awesome. Yes, Spinal Tap. Everything's really. Speaking of Spinal Tap, I got my 311 Volume 11.
Oh,
Spinal Tap reference.
That's awesome.
So there you go. That's what I got.
Wow.
Like, Spinal Tap.
Full circle.
Full circle. Full service. Full circle. Hoag, everybody from Full Service. Check out Full Service on their Facebook. And go see 311 anytime. And definitely try to experience one of these cruises.
Word.
Have a good night.
See you out there.
Wheelers, we can jams. 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 Wheelers, we can jams.